What is up, everybody? It's Waiko, and today I have a big one for you. I'm going to be showing you how to make techno big room. The style has been popping off a lot. Artists like Olly James and Hardwell have been really kicking it off with this style. So yeah, I made a song in that style, and I'm going to show you how I made it. So let's hop onto the project. Let's go. So first I'm going to let you guys hear it. Now let's listen to the second drop. Let's jump straight into the drop. I'm going to show you how it was made. First of all, of course, kick and bass line. Basically, this kick is in C sharp, so I split the kick in two parts. The top kick and this. This section here is a section that matters in terms of key, so I put this part in key, which is F. I'll put it up for semitones. I have this rumble in F. And this one. How did I do this rumble? In this case, I was lucky I found this in Nexus. I exported it and then I processed it. OTT, low end focus, exciter, equalizer, sound goodizer, of course, camel crusher, more equalizing, and basically that's it. So a lot of processing was put into this rumble being heavy. Huge difference. So altogether. So the rest of the important elements to give more energy to the drop are not the kick and the bass line, it's the rest of the sounds. These are the sounds that help keep the atmosphere in the song. Also, I added a side bass here on this section, as you guys might have noticed. Okay, so on this section here, basically I also found a loop in Nexus. I exported it, and then here what I did was chop it up and do an automation clip for the volume of each pluck on for the lead. Okay, so the lead is a layer between this sound, this Nexus sound, this one, and this one. A lot of equalization. The P controller and the smile are for the reverb, the imager to control the stereo field, compression, camel crusher, of course, for the lead. There's not a lot of processing. These sounds just fit really well together. They just needed a little bit of a boost for the strength of the sound. For everybody that wants a project file, it's going to be available on my Patreon. But don't worry, if you guys don't have Nexus and really want the lead, I found a solution for you guys. So here it is. So I picked up on the same lead, I exported it without any reverb, and I added more processing onto the lead to make sure it would sound huge as a sample. So I used Reverb 2 with P controller, sound goodizer, camel crusher, kickstart, and of course Overdrive. Overdrive is a very like a plugin that I've been resorting to a lot to be able to use samples as drop leads. It's been helping me a lot. Like if you want to use just a sample as a drop lead, Overdrive has been helping me a lot. And yeah, this equalization, I did also, besides linking reverb to P controller, I also automated the wet knob. I'm starting to think that I enjoy the sample version of the lead more than the original one. So yeah, you guys can have access to the lead if you guys don't have Nexus. If you do, you can use option 1. But if you don't, you can use option 2, which is the sample with processing, and it's going to work. So for the second drop, I'm going to show you how I made it. So the top kick remained the same. I just used this bass. It's actually a reverse bass sample. This sound. And a fat bass from Diva. all put together. And I also added this sound. This sound is really good. It's a weird sound. You listen to it, it's like, eh, but mixed with the drop sounds, it's really cool. Also, some extra sounds to keep the drop interesting are these. And right here, more drum loops and techno elements to maintain the techno vibe and to keep the whole drop interesting throughout the whole thing. And that's basically the general idea of the drop. So yeah, if you guys want access to the project file, it's going to be on my Patreon. Thank you to everybody that keeps supporting me, and I hope you guys learned. Wyke on, wyke off.